Alright, welcome back everybody to some actual SATAL. This is an actual SATAL match. Unfortunately, it's just one round, because this is the only good round that we actually had. You know, I guess to preface the entire SATAL season, if you haven't been keeping up with SATAL, or especially, my team in SATAL, we've been having a rough time. A lot of missile changes have been happening on Edie's end that have basically completely ruined our doctrine. Normally Alamo practices, and we still do practice on taking, really good, effective shots. Every missile counts. But the changes to the missiles came like right at the start of the SATAL season, and they've effectively reduced the capabilities of the AIM-120 to, complete garbage. So I'm going to put a lot of the blame on our poor performance that way, because, a lot of missile shots that we take should be hits, but they're just completely failing because of the current code for the AIM-120C. But excuses aside, we've been having a few issues, and it's just a little hard to fix because of, I can't force everybody to train every single day. I certainly couldn't do that. I tried doing that and I got burnt out like crazy. Yeah, we've been getting some new recruits and all that. And if you're interested in joining, you can go ahead and join with the link in the description. There's a link to the Discord channel where you can come and sign up if you want, or you can just hang out. But yeah. So this is a match. Let me actually talk about the match. This is a match against HARPIA, who I don't know much about HARPIA at all, but this is a 4v4 match against them. Right here you can see we're pushing up into taking our initial shots. I think they have like an F-14 and 3 F-16s or something like it. An F-14, 2 F-16s, an F-18. I'm not really sure on their composition. I know there's a Hornet and like 2 F-16s. I would definitely say like the biggest thing that's been hurting us this SATAL season has been the Tomcat, because we don't use it. And I know it's kind of like ironic that I'm such a huge Tomcat guy, and yet I don't use it competitively. But if I'm not using it competitively, you should probably think that there's a good reason for it. So yeah, but here we've taken our first shots. They're most likely not going to connect because, again, the way the missiles are currently tuned, they're basically garbage. It's just to put the other team on the defensive so they can't just keep pushing us. Because of the missile changes, we've also had to change up how we fight a lot, which has been hurting us a bit. Normally we'd set up grinders and stuff like that to try and wear the opponent down, but you can't really do that now with the way the missiles are. They're not effective anymore at range, so you do have to push. So right now we're taking a book. We're taking a page out of the Kiat book right now for tactics, and we're trying to stick very close together and trying to push. No going cold, just notching. As you see here, I'm not really going cold. I'm just trying to determine whether or not this missile is a Phoenix or not. Because, again, the Phoenix has been hurting us because we don't really fight too much against Tomcats. And the Phoenix missile is probably the best performing missile in the game right now if I had to put money on it. I don't really know how good the SD-10 is right now. I assume it has been untouched, by DECA or ED in terms of its performance numbers and all that stuff. But the Phoenix is definitely... if comparing it to the 120, overperforming, but it basically is just like the best missile in the game right now. So, here, taking a 20-mile shot, honestly, yeah, I would like to take a much closer range shot, but, I have to put these guys defensive, otherwise they're going to push us, and these, at the very least, these missiles are going to go active and scare them, and that's all I can really do right now. The rules for SATAL right now have changed. Or originally it was going to be 120C ban and only 120Bs. There was a lot of controversy surrounding the rules for this SATAL season. Moltar eventually just said screw it, and everything is completely unrestricted outside of, like, you know, ECM. But interestingly, and probably not interestingly actually, if you, I mean, if you can tell from the way I very much dislike the AIM-120. Also here, me defending, this is actually a Phoenix I'm defending right now. Going into the notch, going against the ground, going to try and, I think I terrain masked this one. You can actually see the streak there. It's an AIM-54C, which I had originally thought was a AIM-120 because of that streak. Because normally people use the AIM-54 Mark 60, because why wouldn't you? It just has a better motor. But anyways, yeah, we're actually carrying 2 Sidewinders and 4 AMRAAMs as a standard loadout for the team on the 16s. The 18s carry like 6, or they're just missile buses. But yeah, it's, I mean, we're having to carry the Sidewinder because right now the Sidewinder has a higher % kill chance than the AMRAAM, especially at close ranges. Again, there you go, 12-mile shot on the deck. Way, way, way further than I want to take this shot. Like, that's almost twice the distance that I would want to take a shot on the deck with an AIM-120. But but you know, there's a Tomcat right there. I have to force that Tomcat defensive and either kill him or you know, cause him to break his wings or something. You know, there he is, locking me up, taking a shot at me. As you can see, he locked me up in pulse, I think, and quick pulled the trigger to basically fire off a Phoenix. I don't think the Phoenix missile tracked because, or no, it actually did. Okay, this one was a very when I looked at tact view, this one almost hit me. I've desperately gotten to the notch in between this valley here, and I was able to notch it at the split second. Yeah, right there. You can see it pop up on my RWR. I think I dodged this missile by like 100 feet or something like that. It whizzed right by me. So now I'm going to support. Metro is on my left-hand side right now. Mrak and Emp are on my right-hand side. And I'm down to 9 Ms now, so I'm trying to just go in to support, if not, like, basically force a kill here. I locked this guy up. I think I'm, yeah, there we go, switching into the proper modes. And I think I tail this guy over the hill. Or at least I try to, and I get a 9M off, which I think it does connect, because I do get 2 kills here in this round. I get 2 kills and Mrak gets 2 kills. Yeah, I gotta, yeah, this Fox 2 right here does hit this guy. I don't know what happened to the AIM-120 that was coming after my 6 o'clock, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that one coming at my 6 o'clock. It kind of just, I assume I just terrain masked it. Recommit immediately. That AIM-9 does score a hit. As you can see, probably the message just popped up on the left. It's not open, obviously, because I'm trying not to get distracted here.
I'll go to the left at the guy at 9 that's to the left coming from Metro.
This is a Fox 3 that did not hit because he terrain masked. As you can see, he's dipping out over the hill there. So, and then I just completely lose him. He just ducks behind this hill, and then he's just gone. I don't know how I lost him, but he just disappeared, and then he just decided not to pursue me. He just, like, he lost my nails and all that stuff, and then he decided to just screw off and come back later, which was a big detriment because we ended up knocking out the rest of his team. I honestly have no idea what's been happening over here. Mrak just scored a kill. I think he got a hit on the F-14. I'm down to 1 Sidewinder, as you can see right there on the wing. And now I'm coming to support Mrak because Metro and Emperor have died. This guy I lock up is the F-14. You can see him smoking as I zoom in here. Yep, right there. That's the F-14. He's smoking. He took a hit from something. Don't know what. Pretty, a little bit long for a Fox 2, about 3.5 miles, and the dude was... like, I mean, he was recommitting, so he was never going to see it. But there you go, splash kill. You know, four AMRAAM shots today. Most of the shots being a decent, you know, shot, and the only 2 kills I get are with Sidewinders. So now that guy that I had basically tracked is has popped back up, as you can hear me and Marak are trying to coordinate to try and get into a dogfight with him. We're both out of missiles. It's just guns now. This dude, I think, had at least one AMRAAM, because I know he fires one at me when we merge, but it misses.
Have him locked? No, I'm not very good.
So I'll probably shut up here and let you hear the comms.
Come here, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking murder you. Come here. He's pulling. One circle. You're high.
Yeah, I can't see him. I'm blind.
He's low. I see him.
Oh, I see him.
He's low.
Oh, that's you.
He's low. He's
I'm
building.
blind on him. I'm blind on him.
Fox 2. Fly.
Flaring.
I'm behind him.
Copy, that's you. I don't see him. I still don't see him. There he is, I see him. I got him locked.
I'm right behind him.
Yep. I missed. I'm going up. Get him. Come on. He's low. Get him. Yes! Alright, so
No power. Okay, I have enough gas.
Marak was able to hit him as we transition a little bit over. That was the last guy, but at some point in the last updates, ED broke the F-16 flight model again because that guy had his wing clipped, and instead of being a good sport, he decided to prolong the fight for whatever reason, even though there was literally no hope of him actually killing any of us, because he only had one wing, so his flight performance was going to be worse anyways. But you know, he decided to waste time, a lot of time in fact, and we actually wouldn't have spotted him unless Marak was trying to look for me. I told him, hey, like, let's join up, let's get into a nice formation, and as he was coming back around, he noticed the black smoke from this aircraft and was like, hey, are you smoking? And I'm like, nope. So here we are trying to get back onto this dude, trying to kill him. I know my guns were pretty piss poor. My guns were definitely kind of bad in this fight. I don't know why. I put the Pipper right over him, at least I think. And it's just whiffing. Yeah. Really hate the F-16 gun sight. It's kind of bad. And you know, Marak and I are definitely having a few choice words about this guy. You know, no hate to HARPIA at all. Honestly, like there's no team or player or anything like that Alamo Squadron has. You know, we don't hate anybody. We certainly, I mean, it's, you know, obviously I know this guy wanted to win. He probably just wanted to get the round over with, because this is the second round. We lost the first one. But I mean, this is kind of just unsportsmanlike to waste time like this when your aircraft is clearly dead. I mean, like, you can see his left wing is gone, and he's just kind of wasting time here, prolonging the fight. So I don't know that if whoever this was sees this, I don't know, next time just eject, please, because it's just a complete waste of time. But yeah, I'm just, for whatever reason, unable to get guns on him. As you can see there, you get a better view of him, like, missing a wing, and he's, like, tumbling down finally, I think. And I think he impacts the ground somewhere in the trees there. Yep, there he goes. He's finally dead. And now we're just going to end it off with a nice final to the runway landing. You know, nothing fancy, no overhead brakes or anything like that. We were both hopped up on adrenaline after that, and we just wanted to get down on the deck and or get down on the airfield and start the next round. So after this, it's 1-1. Unfortunately, the third round was basically a wash because Emperor was having technical difficulties that day, where the game would just crash upon trying to load into a server, which he was having earlier. And the way SATAL is right now, it just kicks you out of the server if you're dead. I hate that. It's stupid because you shouldn't even be able to see anybody or look at the F10 map when you're in spectator mode. But it kicks you out of the server, and because of that, Emperor basically got screwed over, and he couldn't actually join us for the third one. And we had no fill-ins because, you know, at the time we were only like 6 guys in the entire squadron. So we basically just went into the third round with only 3 people, and, you know, obviously we lost that one, so sucks really bad. But at least we brought home a win for once. I definitely felt really good, especially something that went down to that. I wish it was a little bit better, but yeah. And that's basically it for the fight. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed the post commentary. I was kind of just rambling this whole time, you know, so I hope that was all well and good. Just want to thank you guys all for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment on something, I don't know. If you want to join Alamo and help us out, be a member of the team, go ahead and check the description. There's a link to the Discord where you can go ahead and join and sign up and all that stuff. Thank you guys all for watching, and have a nice day.